Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem 7. So, just the Game Boy Advance version, just Fire Emblem. We're on chapter 26. Last time we were here, we went through a building where everything wanted to bolt us. And we didn't get the guy we wanted to join us, but it doesn't really matter because they're all just sort of going to join the bench anyway. Today we're going to try to stop the little green-haired girl from being killed. There's a Gaiden chapter here. What we need to do is get these two to talk to each other. Poor Nino. Same thing she wants. Poor Jafar. Poor Nino. Arlinus has a wagon. He can now move. He's a transporter. Okay, for this map. We get 14 people. say hello to our 14 strongest. Unfortunately, we don't have extra lightnings. What we do have is heal staves. And boy, do we have a lot of people that can now use heal staves. That seems pretty good now. Ninian and Eliwood are going to continue their path of ending the turn together. We've got a bunch of chests. Also, there's I think the boss of this map is kind of terrible in terms of shooting siege tomes at us. Let's get into it, though. Okay, friends, the biggest problem we're going to have with this map is getting to all of the rooms we need as fast as we can. So hopefully, giving Sane a door key and a chest key will fix all of the problems we might have. It is imperative we are fast, so fast we will be. Hector and Eliwood are going to have a dream about Hector's daughter, who we'll see in Fire Emblem 6. And Eliwood is going to tell Ninian that he loves her. Team open the blast doors. He's going to come this way. We're basically going to watch Jafar run around and kill everything until his killing edge runs out, or until our team manages to get there. There's Zephiel standing on a a defense tile. Eliwood is now leaving Ninian. Urk's role is going to be to kill things that come from behind. But in order to get there, we have to move forward first. This team's slightly different roles. This team is all about getting here and saving Nino. What we don't want is for Jafar to get stuck in Ursula Bolting Land, which is where Ursula just casts Bolting a whole bunch of times on anyone that gets anywhere close. Because it won't really do anything to Jafar, but it's going to do a lot to our guys that have to get down there into that range, like our Thief. Because our Thieves have basically negative 8 million resist, and just die. They just die. They're like, I see a bolting tome, and it has a 60% chance to one-shot me, and you're just like, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Nino can survive a little bit. We would like her to join our party as quickly as possible, because she has to get to Jafar to talk to Jafar to get us the Gaiden chapter. It's crazy to think that Heath is still as unpromoted as he is. Dart will get fucked up by that guy. Thankfully, reinforcements are on the way. Sarah can get a terrible level up. She also gets a lockpick, which she can't really do anything with. And we'll dance for Hector. At this point, Ninian will just be the last person in our combat row, just dancing to move whoever is the second furthest back ahead. And here's the dangerous part. Jafar, in my last run of this, where I totally missed getting him and Dino to talk, took no damage. Here he has already been hit 3 times. And now if he moves any farther south, there's a chance he just dies. which is why we might end up doing one of the fun strats of this run. The horseback Jafar, which solves about 6 problems at the same time. Also, he can just chug an elixir and be fine. But we do have very strong calves. We don't skip leg day. And they turned into really strong paladins. So we might as well use them. By that I mean... Hello, Jafar. Welcome to our horseback. So we just move Sarah here. And we come up and dance for Sarah. Nice, nice, nice. And Melinas moves forward. That was Maxime. You'll notice stuff moving around down there. That's the boss and all that. Okay, what we want to do is take a few of Legault's things. Because you cannot steal with a full inventory. And we want to steal from that thief. While we're getting everything set up down here. Florina found the thief that's going to be opening these doors. Sane found him too. That stands for dart. Let's try real hard to not get one shot. This is with Sane stats lowered, by the way, because he's carrying somebody. We will make sure he gets a heal before he heads over to the east. No one gets to stay at really low HP. That is just asking to die. Actually, I don't think Ursula can touch him. She's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Urk. Go ahead and heal Sane, just in case. And I'll heal Dart. And we'll actually crit there. We just don't want Dart anywhere near getting boltinged. That is basically an ungood option. If Ursula's going to waste her boltings on us, that's perfectly fine by us. That was a crit, Luna. I don't know what the heck Luna's crits are supposed to be, but... Dark Magic has some of the weirdest animations. Got an Elysian Whip. That will be Heath's promotion eventually. Meanwhile, the Galt is just going to make this thief really sad. Eliwood is almost Nino. It's funny how the things I want actively exploring are the mages, because they won't get murdered by mages. And then when the Galt's finished over here, we have to rescue him back over to this door to get boots. We really wanted that thief to open that door for us, because I don't think anyone else has a door key. Like Sarah has a lockpick, but Sarah's not exactly a good lockpicker. Dart's gonna hang back and kill mages as they spawn. We should get a whole bunch as reinforcements. Florina's just gonna draw out the rest of Ursula's boltings, and then Ursula stops being a threat. And we just have mages that will spawn for the rest of the map. And they are just free XP. And dark mages will spawn down here, I guess, and they're just also free XP. Okay, we stole the lockpick, which means we can just go ahead and kill this guy, because he will drop the rescue staff. Which, if we could get it over to Sarah without having... If Marlinus was over near where Sarah was, we could have Sarah pick up the rescue staff, And as soon as we finish talking over here, rescue the goal. But next turn... Florina finally took a bolting. How unfortunate. I wanted to drop Jafar right there. Actually, I don't think I needed to. We're gonna get the rescue wagon ready. Okay, we're gonna drop. Jafar. We're gonna ready to have Sane pick up the gold. We're gonna come here and talk to Nino. Nino is going to talk to Jafar. That was important, even if it doesn't look like it might have been important. What's your resistance? 4. Yep. You should not be attempting this rescue mission. Speaking of people who do stuff, Ursula, how do you still have boltings left? We don't have dart on the right weapon, which is unfortunate. Okay, so... that was fun. Let's not have guys die. Sarah's just going to get a couple levels thrown at her. And where she's not going to get any stats we care about, but she's probably going to get resist. Ursula is out of boltings. And Dart is out of standing there. Urk just gonna trade Thunders and crit. Okay, Florina wants to take the Galt's Delphi Shield. Hector. Perfect level up for Hector. Delphi Shield says, I don't take arrow damage. I don't take bonus arrow damage. That's really good. Ninian's gonna come make sure that the Galt can do stuff next turn. We do want to kill Ursula just for bonus XP, I think. I don't think Ursula ever joins us. Got a pair of boots. We have one more thing to open. Let's face check with Lowen. And then with Urk. Okay. Let's have Dart come down here for heals. Hashtag just Ninian things. And we'll finish the entire map up on the last possible turn. Magic and resistance. There should be a few mages hanging out down here waiting for someone to be in range of them. Okay, player phase. Our last player phase? Hector with another fantastic level. The Galt picks up a Brave Lance. Nothing else down there. Hello, my name is Urk. Can't actually damage you. Florina just gonna crit you. Yeah, again, I'm not actually sure if we wanted to kill her. But we did. Our big choice now is, what do we do with Dart? Dart's not going to gain 30 levels in the next 5 chapters. So we're just going to eat an ocean seal on him. Give him a couple level ups, basically. Turn him into a berserker. He can only use axes. His constitution is ridiculous. The rest of his stats are pretty bad. He's arguably our worst character. But it's fine. Who else are we going to bring to a map? Do we have anything to do on our player phase? Let's peek in the throne room. What's up? Anything down here? No. This is a spawner, you know, because, well, now you can move to it. Anything over here? No. 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 Nothing to kill. Is there? No. Are we sure? Yep. Yeah, we probably should kill him. He did kill Layla. I'm sure if Matthew were here, he would be... Actually, Matthew probably would just be like, oh, whatever. So Jafar just sort of becomes our assassin slash thief of choice. Because, like a lot of Fire Emblem games, your thieves kind of suck unless they're necessary. And he's an assassin and gets shitloads of crit. Also, had we let Ursula live, Ursula would have been killed right there by Sonia. We've recovered the Fire Emblem. I've no time for such trifles. Quickly, the emblem. With this, my Zephyr holds rightful claim to succession. Ha 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 ha. How dare you? Such insolence! Someone stop those insolent children. Hey, these two exist. If you didn't already have 4.5 very good mages, Pent would be good. The problem is, you have 4.5 really good mages. Your name is Eliwood, yes? You saved my son. I didn't realize that they tried to kill him. Blah, 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 blah. Zephyr. We should all live in the castle together. You will still grow up to be just a giant fucking asshole, but... You know. Your family. The book's a map. It is a heaven seal. That'll promote Lynn, I believe. and we can accept this side quest. That side quest will be for next time, because this has already taken a little bit long, and we sort of have to decide what we're going to do in that side quest. I will see y'all next time. Have a good one.